Heyo everybody, Haku here. First thing Monday morning with my live reaction for Tower of God chapter 340, or I guess it'd be season 2 episode, are we at 29? No, it's 80 off, so 260. So yeah, that's where we are, 340, and we're at the best part of the story, well, at least the part of the story where we usually get the most stuff, which is like between arcs, as we're getting the wrap up from the last arc and getting new info for the next arc. And I couldn't tell who it was in the thumbnail with Yurik, but it looked like Bomb, so I'm figuring maybe that could be the goodbye between the two of them. Maybe Yurik, before he goes and says his goodbye, needs to maybe warn Bomb about something that has to do with Zahard or FUG, or maybe just tell him something that's going on, or it could even be that he's still trying to get confirmation on if Bomb will join while Hike Song, since that seems like something he's really interested in. But let's go ahead and start reading. We have 1 hour after leaving the floor of death, so getting right into it. What? In the air above the floor of death. You met Yuan Danhua? Oh, and Bomb is so happy. On board the Wall Hike Song submarine. That's right. I guess right now they're climbing the tower to catch up to you guys. Well, what a relief. Coon. Totally. Coon just okay with it. Okay, so they're climbing the tower. I wonder if they'll have a team when they catch back up. That's really cool. But what about Rack? Wasn't there someone who looks like an alligator with them? I couldn't find him, says Yuge. After listening to what you had to say, I even tried looking for him once more. But when I tried to rescue them, there were just the two of them there. No. Don't worry, Bomb. There's no way the alligator would be dead if those two are still alive, says Coon. Yeah. Anyway, now, getting to the main point. Why FUG gave the thorn to you, and how they had a liquid that could separate Red Thrissa and Joe. I'd like to ask you about these two things. I hope you didn't see that. Well, I'm bringing attention to it even if you didn't, but I just spit. That was terrible. Considering the fact that Garam and Gastang had been watching you, plus the stuff that they told me, I have a basic idea of what's going on. But are you, from the outside... Oh, well, I mean, figured he should have known that by now. I didn't know he didn't know that much. Tower of God, 43rd floor, the Hell Train, new power. Okay, new power then. Well, we just have, maybe we get new powers too often. Maybe that's not what it means, though. Since it's Yurik, it may be okay. It's just as you said, Yurik. Bomb. I came from outside the tower, and then Yurik is shooken. But I'm not really sure where I came from, since I was almost always underground from the moment that I was born in that place. So even if you ask me about the outside, I have almost nothing to tell you. I only heard about my parents after coming here. I also found out that Zahard is my parents' sworn enemy. Yuri's face. Yuri's face is great. So, you're from outside the tower, too. He's gonna be so happy. Okay, this is the panel that was the thumbnail. Don't mind any of this. And Yurik puts his hand on his shoulder. The things that you've heard here, the things that you've seen here, the things that the people from here want from you, don't pay any attention to it. You are you. Don't ever lose yourself. Right. So, are you heading back to the train now? Yeah, since Evan and the others have already gone there, says Yuri. We had better hurry back. Don't go around picking on those babies too much just because they're cute. I don't want to get advice like that from a stalker. Well, I guess it's time to part ways now. Okay, so it was Yurik's goodbye. I'm a bit sad, but we'll see each other again someday. Have a good trip. Babies. Then we see them flying back up to the Hell Train. Will it be okay to send them away like that, says Yuge. That boy is definitely... It's fine. Let's not hurry things. We'll meet him again someday, in a higher place. We can talk more then. Okay? But I feel like I'm forgetting something. A hidden room on the Hell train. What's this door? It's definitely different from the other doors on the train. It looks super suspicious, and is Wangman thinking. I don't know what's in there either. It won't open no matter what I do, says Karaka. Why did you bring us to such a suspicious place like that, says Wangman. And then Wangman is bound. Just be quiet for a moment. I didn't bring you all here to do anything here. I brought you here to use you as bait. What? I don't know why Viol's companion was with them, but you guys will definitely be useful. If you just do as I say, I'll spare your lives at least. Help me capture Viol, this bastard. Now we see Bomb, Kun, Andrasi, and Yuri showing back up with the rest of Bomb's team, or at least Boro and Sachi. Did Yudik Mazano leave? Yes. That was incredible. I can't believe we saw the most powerful man in the tower in person, says Boro. No one will believe us, even if we told them. You'll get yourself captured. I'm tired. I'm going to head inside and rest now, says Andrasi. I feel like I've become a bong driver. Sure, thanks for everything, Andrasi. And then she looks back at Bomb. Awkward silence. Andrasi? Never mind. You guys get some rest too. What was that all about? Don't worry about it. This isn't the first time that she's been like that. Well, I'd better go see Evan. Let's talk about the details later, says Yuri, waving them off. Sure, thanks, Yuri. He talks like a salesman. Right. Bomb. I don't know what you heard on the floor of death, but hang in there. Yuri's killing me. Right. Thank you, Yuri. Well, I'm going to go and get some rest now, too. I'll see you in a bit, says Kun. Hang in there, everyone. Kun, could I talk to you for a minute? And Kun looks back. What? The master key to get into the hidden floor? Yeah, he said I could get in there if I used this master key. That's some really valuable information. I mean, it's the hidden floor. Plus, we can see Zahard when he was younger. I was kind of hoping Bomb would tell him about Arlen and all of that, but whatever. And about the apprentices and the key to the door and all that. The, key to the big door, not the key to the hidden floor. Yeah, that's what I've heard so far, but I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to use this master key. It looks like Boro and Sachi won't be able to tell us about this, since their data would be erased. So I guess we'll just have to figure out how to use the master key ourselves. Maybe he would be able to tell us. Staff lodgings on the train. What? The master key to the hidden floor, and it's Poropo. I had no idea such a thing existed. Are you serious? Yeah, it's right here. We thought you might know how to use it since you're the assistant to the chief engineer. Let's see. I'll have to look for the train manual. There's a manual for this thing? Well, I'm supposed to know it by heart, but I haven't actually read it. They made a master key which can access the data on the hidden floor in case a problem occurs. In order to use the master key, you have to get to the room of time past. The room is located as follows and can only be entered at 9 p.m. train time. In that room, there's a door which can be opened with the master key, but those with the data remaining on the hidden floor cannot enter because of a data clash. So they can only enter after I think it's erasing their data, but there's a typo. And if you fail to find the exit after entering, you are stuck there forever, so be careful. The room of time past. I don't think anyone ever told me about such a room, and it says the master key has been lost, so it can't be used right now. How'd you find the key? So we'll have to start by finding that room, says Kun. Yeah. Now we see, yay, we get to see Albelda again. And it's Albelda with Baro and Irudo is coming back in there. Hey, sleepyhead, you're back already? What did you do? How was the floor of death? Was there some kind of crazy battle? What happened? I slept. Huh? I'm going to sleep some more. And she just goes in a room. Okay. We've been traveling together for years, but I still don't understand him. Him? Irudo is a guy? Are you sure? Alright, I'll deal with it as soon as I find the item. So Irudo was working with someone, maybe one of the princesses. The Room of Time passed. We're supposed to go all the way there, says Kun. Work just keeps piling up. Still, at least we found out the location. Or it could be just the the Eurasia family. Because you'd think if the Popodau family and Popodau Gustang wants to find this item, which may or may not be related to N, then the Eurasia family probably wants it too, and we know that Irudo is from the Eurasia family, so that could be who she's working for, actually. Still, at least we found out the location. Yeah, it's a good thing he's on our side. For now, let's keep the stuff about the hidden floor to ourselves, since we don't know whether Boro or Sachi will want to delete their data. Right. The next station is the last one, so we absolutely have to get there before then. Will we be able to do it? Well, for now, let's give it a try. But Bomb, is your body okay? What? You got the second thorn, remember? Ah, well, it still doesn't really feel like it's mine. There's also the promise that I made to Rachel, plus I feel sorry toward the people on the floor of death. I may have brought it with me, but I still haven't tried it out. Okay. Once Rachel wakes up, I want to use some kind of reasonable method to decide who really has the right to keep it. Well, if it makes you feel better. Ah, by the way, since the battle with Joe ended, I've been able to do this. Oh god, what is it? What the hell? Oh, he probably picked up some of Joe's powers, because of how he always picks up people's powers. What was that? Where did you get that Shinsu? I created a room behind that hallway over there. Since the battle, my range that produces Shinsu and my ability to judge or read situations have increased significantly, just like the Red Thistle. Oh yeah, the Red Thistle went into him too. I forgot about that. That's a really awesome panel. Thumbnail panel for the review. I don't like putting spoilery panels in the live reaction thumbnail, but the review, I'm okay with that. That looks really cool. Okay, so Bomb does pretty much have the Red Thistle now. That's incredible, says Kun. Whew, and we see Hackney now looking at a badge with 3 eyes on it. Oh, it's his eyes? I managed to get my eyes back, but I'm not sure how to use this. For now, I'll have to get the remaining fragment of the red light from that woman. All of this will be a mystery until I find that. A waterfall with 3 streams of water. Bomb found the thorn fragment at that altar. Maybe that's what the waterfall in my picture depicts. Then, maybe that picture isn't actually a picture of the thorn fragment I saw, but rather contains a hint about the location of the thorn fragment that I'm going to find. Again, really cool. Maybe the thorn fragment is asking me to lead Bomb to the other fragment. And that's really cool, but it kind of makes Warriun less useful now that we have Hackney, who can literally see the future. But whatever. That's right, I know. Yurik Masuno may be a major variable, but the big picture hasn't changed. Says Gustang. Are we going to learn about what he's planning? The second thorn fragment has been delivered, and I also gave that pawn of yours a gift before coming here. And we see Rachel's awake. What's this? I can see something, she says. Okay, what was that? Whether that power ends up being a disaster or a gift depends on those two themselves. Oh, so he gave something to Rachel? That's interesting. So if Rachel is their pawn, then who on earth is Gustang working? Is he working with FUG? Lots of interesting stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and review this tomorrow, of course, as usual. This is a really good one, though. A lot of mysteries brought up, like who Irudo is working for. I'm assuming the Eurasia family. Maybe we'll even see that she's working for Eurasia Blossom, and that'll lead us into being introduced to Eurasia Blossom. Of course, what's going on with the thing that Rachel has, what's going on with Hackney, which I still love Hackney. His story is really, really good. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Bomb's got a new power from the Red Thrissa, seemingly, which is really cool. Because it makes sense. Getting a new power out of nowhere is not good, but a power that makes sense, I can't complain about that. And I like that it's pretty much just his range increased, which is good. Just giving a small boost to something, like a range increase, is good. Um, so yeah, that's it. Either way, like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter or my first thoughts and reaction to it. Um, Subscribe for more Tower of God. Like I said, review will be up tomorrow. Much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And if you want a link to the Discord server, just ask and I can give you one. That's it. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.